Welcome back to Mega Man X here on Game Night. Last time we done killed an armadillo. We done killed an octopus. And now it's time to done killed us well, you'll find out. But first, let's use our Storm Tornado and extinguish Flame Mammoth. Look, it's our old buddies, the Road Attacker. And what's this? They have no legs. Almost like they're really car centaurs. Utuberos heads as well. This is supposed to be a prototype weapons factory, but it seems that they're melting down old units rather than constructing new ones. At no point do you see anything being made here, just smelted and crushed. As an aside, I understand the Utuberos being so numerous. The ocean is a big place, and they're built for exploring it. There would have to be thousands of them at the very least. The Robocartors, however, are another matter. Aren't they supposed to be a gang? More so, shouldn't the Rush Roaders be all pissed at Flame Mammoth and Sigma for melting down their fellow gang members en masse? Now let's get ourselves another capsule upgrade. God damn it. Well, shit. This time I got it. I think. Yeah, I totally knew it. So yeah, X-Buster upgrade. At this point, they might as well just have recolored in pink permanently. I don't know about you, but I can't do anything else without charging. None of the moves feel natural without holding down that button at the same time. If the Rush Roaders represent overly detailed backgrounds, then the Dig Laborers represent under-detail. Basically, all it says is that they're the best pickaxe workers in the world and work at the factory. What use would a pickaxe worker have working at a weapons factory? Well, at least they're the best at what they do. Maybe this is some sort of complicated reference to over-idealizing the criminal lifestyle while undervaluing the worker. The gang leader has an explicit motivation. Well, the worker bot simply works. Maybe, just maybe, Mega Man X is not about robot-on-robot violence, but rather the struggles of the common man, competing with the criminal element for their way of life while the military and terrorists fight for concepts beyond the effect of these two forces. see what I mean? Why does the factory producing weapons seem to be focusing on destroying them instead? These rolling gabules are, well, as the official description states, they appear to be simple traps, but they actually possess advanced Reploid minds. Jesus Christ, can you imagine such a horrible existence? Being able to think and feel as you do now, but spending your entire existence rolling around and around and around and around and around and around. Hogunmer. It's called a Hogunmer. The Hogunmer is a combatant from the Robot Coliseum battles. Standing on top of the gabule is super effective. Oh, and their name is derived from the Japanese word gabule, which means thumbtack, which, you know, is the perfect name for an intelligent robot. Let's make mammoths extinct once more. Or Noumanders, one or the other. So his basic story is that he's a dick to anyone smaller than himself, and he joined the rebellion to prove how big and awesome he is. The nice little detail from his origin is that he's such a dick that none of his men under him followed him into the rebellion. Check out his oil attack. It's the same color as the liquid back in Launch Octopus's stage. Which would have been a nice little detail in that killing Chill Penguin freezes his stage, and besting Launch Octopus would prevent him from using the oil attack, as his supply was cut off. Now we have a useless flamethrower. Huzzah! Let's go knock Boomer Quanger off his tower. What the hell is a Quanger anyway? I'm glad I asked. And is something anyone who grew up with this game and didn't speak Japanese asked themselves at one point or another. All the other Mavericks are named after animals, so naturally Quanger must be too. This likely would have been a similar situation with Burning Noumander if he hadn't been changed in translation. However, old Boomer went without translation and attempted to retain the Japanese wordplay. So, what's the meaning behind it? The primary root of the word is kuagata, which is Japanese for, wait for it, stag beetle. It was likely combined with the to complete the notion of boomeranger. So now, the big question in my mind is, most of the other bosses were tweaked, one way or another, for the English release. So why wasn't Boomer? Boomer Stag sounds fine. Boomerang Stag, Boomer Stagger, Boomerang Stagger. Even Boomer Beetle works. So it's just kind of odd that that wordplay was retained, thus creating a mystery for most English-speaking children, and some adults to this day. The most effective way of battling Hogunmers is to smack your face into their shield repeatedly, causing them a minor annoyance later when they have to polish the nose prints from their shield. Would X leave a nose print? Does his skin produce oils, or is he like one of those real doll things? You are now thinking of X in comparison with the sex toy. You're welcome. The goddamn sign followers make their first appearance. Goddamn things. Their name is odd. Sign, or sein, is Japanese for signature, which kind of makes some odd sense, I guess. However, this would make more sense if it was not the Japanese word sign, but the Old English one, which is the cross, or mark the sign of the cross on one side. But then they went and translated it to sign faller. This word means the ratio of the length of the side opposite an acute angle in a right triangle to the length of the hypotenuse. Was there an excellent game from the SNES era that did not feature an elevator segment? I was going to be a smartass and bring up the history of the elevator, or the etymology of it. But then that brings in the British use of the word lift instead of elevator, and just... you guys are on your own in that whole quagmire. We have slide cannons here, but the real fun is the ladder yatter. The little guys are called ladder yatters. That would be amusing just from the sound of it. Ladder yatter. But it gets even better when you get to the etymology. The original name in Japanese is rada yada. Rada is obvious, but yada is the fun bit. It basically denotes a petulant exclamation, expressing disgust in one form, as in, I don't like him, her, it. Use it as a sort of childhood refusal, as in, broccoli, yada. Though come on, broccoli's awesome. A little bit of garlic and parmesan. Oh yeah. The other form allows the use of expressing disbelief, akin to saying, no way. So basically the name means, ladder, no way. Now, normally you're supposed to have the boomerang cutter to access the heart tank. But who wants to come back all the way through the stage just for that? What? I've never done it this way before. Oh, goddamn things. Still work though.
That's for knocking me off the damn sled.
I really hate the flying platforms. For reasons you'll find out later. Okay, so this tower is supposed to be the symbol of the city. But what purpose does it serve? It clearly has some sort of central mechanism. I get that you come in through the sewer and ascend up the levels, weaving your way in and out of the tower as you get to the top. But what is all this machinery for? It's like it's supposed to rotate for some reason. Is this the future version of the Pillar of New York? Is this the only thing keeping the city/world above the catastrophic flooding from global warming? If you were wondering, since I may never get to it, no. The Pillar of New York is not real urban legend. Just an excellent and memorable episode of a classic cartoon. Anyway, let's take on Boomer Staggeranga. Hell yeah! Disco dance off, B! Right in the face! I'd go through his origin, but he's already dead. So, bullet points. Nihilistic, cynical, logical, dead. Alrighty then, people, the Beetle is busted and we got one more Maverick to go. But that will have to wait till next time on the totally final, 100% the last episode of Mega Man X. Yeah, it's not good. But tune in anyway. Like, comment, and subscribe. Discuss pillars and the plight of the working man below. Or just scream yada and close the window. Any of those are fine options. Until next time on Mega Man X. don't know how to do the cross. I don't know how to cross myself. I mostly cross other people. The ratio of the length of the side opposite an acute angle in a right triangle to the length of the hypotenuse. Jesus Christ, can you imagine such a horrible existence? Being able to think and feel as you do now, but spending your entire existence rolling around and 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 around. You're now thinking of sex. David Bowie's Armadillo. Yada, yada, oh God, yada.